Everybody is talking about Bitcoin right now, and people are making hundreds of dollars in profits every single day. So this is the perfect time to start mining Bitcoin. Today we are going over the high-paying Bitcoin mining apps that I have found, and the best part is the fact that you don't need any previous experience in order to earn some Bitcoin. Everything I'm revealing today is completely beginner friendly, and it also does not require any investments, and that means you can start with this with $0. But before we start, let me remind you to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on notifications to keep up to date with my new methods of making money online, and on that way be potentially one who will make the most money. Now the first thing I need you guys to do is connect to this website that is called bitcointora.online. So make sure you are spelling this correctly, and once you connect to this website, it is very straightforward and intuitive to use. As you can see, they have paid over 66 Bitcoin and 188 Ethereum. And guys, this is not a random count that disappears when you refresh the page. Let's actually do that right now. As you can see, that's the amount they have paid to their users so far, and if we actually do the conversion, that is about $1.5 million. But now I have to tell you that guys have been in the business for quite some time, and a few years back Bitcoin was not so expensive. So if most of those withdrawals were made in 2020 or 2019, Bitcoin was not worth as much. So it may not be $1.5 million, but it's still a considerable figure. And if you also add up the amount that they have paid in Ethereum, that is quite something. Now, as soon as you connect to the website, you should be able to see that they have two separate sections. One is for the people who want to mine Bitcoin, and the other one for those who want to mining Ethereum. So if you are not a huge fan of Bitcoin, you don't have to worry, you can still make some profits. Now, right off the bat, they will require you to enter in your Bitcoin address, and you should also be able to select the amount of Bitcoin that you want to mine. So depending on your computer's power and your internet connection and quite a few different factors, actually you are going to earn more or less, but in the long run you can generate some impressive figures. And absolute best part is the fact that you don't have to download any software, and that is because everything is hosted online. So basically you are mining Bitcoin within your browser. And as I mentioned before, these guys have been in the business since 2013, so almost 8 years now. But now, as you could see, in order to take advantage of the whole process, you need to have a Bitcoin wallet, and I'm sure most of you do already. But if you don't have, you can simply connect to bitcoin.org, and these guys have put together a series of questions, and they are going to help you pick the best Bitcoin wallet for you depending on the device and operating system that you're using. You will receive a different recommendations, and that is precisely why I suggest you guys connect to this website and take that quick survey. It only consists of 4 or 5 different questions that you have to answer, and after you've done so, you can set up your Bitcoin wallet, and that is it. And an alternative way that you can do that is by connecting to coinbase.com and setting up your Bitcoin wallet in here. You can also get a $40 bonus, but I will leave that up to you. What you need to do is basically grab your Bitcoin address. It may look random to you, but it really isn't. So you need to make sure that you copy it correctly in order to receive your earnings, because otherwise you would just be wasting your time. Now, once you paste this in here, you can actually select amount right away. I'm going to keep it at minimum because I don't want to use too much of my computer's resources right now as I'm recording this video, and I can simply click on the start button, and in a matter of seconds I can confirm that, and this console in here is going to start the mining process. Now this is the bar. Here we slowly go all the way up to 100%, and every once in a while you will get a notification that you have received a certain amount of money. Now, one thing that I absolutely love about this website is the fact that they are 100% transparent and they will actually show you all of the withdrawals that have been processed recently. And as you can see here, this is just an example. This is the Bitcoin wallet of a user who connected to this website and just received 0.018 Bitcoin. Now, this is not a very significant amount, but it's quite something for connecting to our website and letting it run in the background. And we can still actually check that transaction because, as you know, Bitcoin is really transparent as well, and you can check the transaction as long as you have the Bitcoin address. And if you actually copy this address and go over to blockchain.com or anything like that, and we paste it over there, you can see that the transaction actually took a place. But I will not make this video too long, and you will check that at your own. As you can see, it is generating Bitcoin right now and sending it straight into my Bitcoin address. So you can definitely give that a shot and see whether or not it's worth your time. And remember, you can actually select amount of Bitcoin that you want to mine depending on your computer's resource. So the results may depend on certain factors as I mentioned, but you can still take advantage of it. And even if you're not a huge fan of Bitcoin, you can switch over to Ethereum miner and still make some significant profits. Second app which you can use in order to generate Bitcoin online is nicecash.com. And you can actually use this website no matter if you're just starting out or if you have a few years of experience, because it will allow you to use your CPU or GPU, which everybody has, or you can also use a machine that was especially designed to mine Bitcoin. Now, I'm sure that most of you don't have that, so we are going to stick to the version with GPU or CPU, and that is basically going to use your computer's resource in order to mine Bitcoin and generate profits. Now, a small drawback here is the fact that this is only available for Windows 86-bit users, and that means if you have different operating system, you'll not be able to take full advantage of this website. But if you do have a Windows device, you can actually detect your hardware and just start process, and after that it is 100% passive. You don't really need to be actively involved in the process. You can just let it do its thing and sit back and relax. Now, in order to get started, you can simply click on the try mining button, and that will redirect you to a tutorial video that will explain all the process. And this is basically an illustration and demonstration of everything that will be happening once you set up your account. Now, unfortunately, this one is not 100% free, and you won't have to invest a small amount of money in order to get it started, but you can actually use all of the free Bitcoin miners that have converted on this channel in order to get some profits. And after you do so, you can reinvest those profits in this one or any other Bitcoin miner that will have a better performance. You can watch any of those videos about Bitcoin on my channel, and every one of these are 100% unique, and you can just go over there and make some Bitcoin for yourself. We've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. Don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments below, and of course like and subscribe. This was John Rames on the Interactive e-commerce channel. Enjoy the rest of the day. Greetings!